So, real quick, before I'm sure that you ladies may have a couple questions in mind, but I did have a particular question. Obviously, my lane, being a therapist, been working in the field for over a decade. I don't know how many men, women, and couples I've dealt with over the course of this time, but I've noticed some interesting themes, especially in light of like social media and a lot of the complaints on social media about different sexes. So, for all of you ladies, I want to know the simple question: with the state of the current dating market here and in the UK, or just in Western countries in general, with how bad things are and how much everybody's complaining, I want you all to tell me who you think is ultimately at fault and why. If it's men, you say, I believe it's men, and this is my reason why. If you think it's women, this is your reason why. So, who would like to start first?
I'll start.
Okay.
Can I say both?
Sure. You can just lean in a little bit more.
Okay.
Mhm.
Cool. I'll say both because this generation has a hard time. Well, people in this generation have a hard time understanding each other, even in like deep conversations. They don't know how to communicate. Oh, my bad. They don't know how to communicate, and I don't know. Females nowadays think that they have to be even with men. So like, if a dude cheat on a female, she'd be like, "Oh, let me go get my get back. I'm gonna go, his homeboy." I feel like everybody's at fault. Everybody has to, participate for things not to go right. If one person wants it to go right and the next person don't want it to go right, remove yourself. But you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I do. Anybody else?
Who's at fault?
I agree. I think both at fault. I feel like now girls, we'll come together and say, if I start talking to a guy, I'll show him to my friends, and they're like, no, you could do way better. Girls always just think that, and the same as guys, they always think they can get better. Girls think we can get better. So I would say both.
Interesting. Okay. Now, for future responses, no more both. You got to choose.
Thank you.
Because everybody's going to say, I think it's a little bit of both.
Crash out, man.
Right? Go ahead.
I was going to say both. I feel like both have to take accountability at the end of the day.
All right. Well, so which one you going to lean more towards?
Just now?
So go ahead, Sunshine.
But that's what I was going to say. So
yeah,
just
but don't do
about
it.
my thoughts.
So if you had to choose, who would you say you would lean a little bit more towards as probably contributing to the things being such an issue?
I would lean towards the men, for sure. I feel like
Why?
they're the aggressor. They're like the alpha. They're supposed to be the alpha, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, they're supposed to be that alpha male. They're supposed to be the one, like, guiding you, doing all these things for the woman at the end of the day. Because, if you want a traditional man, it just depends on what you're looking for, honestly. But I feel like based on, like,
Merch.
how today is, it's just, like, you're not going to look for that traditional man because there's hardly any out there.
Okay. So men aren't traditional. They're supposed to be alphas, and a lot of them are not acting like it.
Yes.
Cool.
It's the birth control in the water.
Yeah. But,
Atrazine.
It's in the water.
Anyone else?
Oh.
Go ahead.
I feel bad saying mine because, I feel like I'm around a lot of single women. So I feel like the women are single-minded women because of the lack of, the more income a woman makes, the less she feels like she needs to compromise to be with a man. So it's like, if you're not able to compromise, you can't have a relationship. It's more like most women have a single mindset instead of having a relationship-based mindset. So, I mean, like, for instance, my aunt and uncle, they're both married. She makes a good income, but she has a relationship-minded mindset. She still comes home and cooks, like 2 times out of the week. So they have, like, that compromise. But most women, the more money they make, the less they're willing to compromise. So that's going to make it difficult to find a man who's going to be willing to be in a relationship with you.
Interesting. Okay. Various different opinions. Anybody else? Go ahead. I know you want to say something.
So, yeah, I was kind of thinking about it. I would say women, too. Because men are born from a woman. I feel like it starts from when you're little. So, a lot of women, they kind of treat their kids like a mama's boy or something. Like, they favor, I don't know. It's the teaching that women give their children. And then also, if a woman wants an alpha male, she has to figure out how to get that. You don't need to say yes to everyone that comes around. You can say yes to the one that's actually showing their alpha status. And everybody else can just, hit whatever, take the curb or whatever.
Cool.
May I actually say something? So actually, the man didn't come from the woman. The man created the woman. God, our savior, at the end of the day, like, he's the one who made this world. At the end of the day, the man, the God, made the woman.
Oh,
Well, yeah, no, I'm just saying that.
She's not wrong.
No, he did. God is not wrong. We came from
where it all
Yeah, 'cause
stems.
we-
I'm not talking
But you're
religious
saying
wise,
from men.
though. I'm
And what
talking
about you?
Came from the rib,
I mean,
niggas.
I'm not
Yeah,
going
we
to talk
do.
religion, but that is a fact. Us women are the rib.
I'm talking about who you
man.
blame.
So I
Sorry.
blame. Okay, I'm not
Yeah.
going to get deep. Then I don't blame anybody. At the end of the day, I feel like just the generation in society has just messed up all kinds of values and who we used to be, what woman was, what man was, and now it's all a combustion. I feel like. So for me, it could possibly be a solid like 60-40, 60% on the woman, and then 40% on the men.
Why
As
do you
far
give
as-
the 60 a little bit more on the women's side?
Because I feel like women are trying to play catch up
With what or with who?
with the men,
Oh.
like be on that not equal status, but even above because of how much pressure we have nowadays. That's just my opinion.
Interesting.
Yeah, we
So
do
all
have-
of you are under 30, correct?
Yes.
Wait, on 30?
Under 30,
And
Yeah.
not married yet?
and all of you are unmarried, under 30.
Damn.
And what you say, damn for?
I mean, hey, listen. I mean, if these girls want to be married, correct?
I don't know that. I don't know that
So
all
raise
women
your
want
hand
to
if
be
you
married.
do not want to be married. Do not. All right, there you go. So
Everybody wants to be married at some point.
At some point.
when?
definitely.
Like, when it's a point.
When you find the right person.
All right, so how do you find the right person?
I don't know. That's what
See?
I'm struggling with
Wait,
myself.
Marriage is a
you don't
scam.
know?
No, I don't know.
You should know.
How? Why should I know?
Okay, so all right, shout out to Fresh Fit for 10 subs. Wait, who's getting subs? Mine and- see, all right, niggas, either mine or Fresh gifting subs.
They get this subs through the toilet, bro.
Anyways, all right, so yeah, so you want to be married eventually, right? And you don't know how to get married. That's scary.
We don't know how to get married.
Yeah, like
What?
her.
Well,
Like,
I'm not in a relationship.
yeah,
That's the thing.
but at least you have the certain steps to how to learn how to get married, right?
Well, yeah, but get in a relationship, find a man, settle down.
That's very
Be
all right.
proposed
So
to.
raise your hand if you know how to get married or how to keep a man. No, you lost your man.
You lost your man.
All right, so you know what? Fine. You know what? Top two things.
Top two, how
keep
to
a
keep a man.
Yep.
Compromise and also respect his wishes and
All right.
know
Jasmine.
learn what makes him happy.
Okay. All right.
I feel like just be yourself. Respect is huge.
Be yourself. Oh, no, like don't be yourself.
Yeah, be my angel on my left shoulder.
Yeah, I'm a model. Oh yeah, I want sunshine. All right, no, go ahead.
No, really, all seriousness, I feel like with a man, not a boy, but with a man, respect is the number one.
I mean, it's a boy. I mean, he's over 21, so he's a man either way.
Classify it however you
There's
want,
40-year-old
but
babies.
I feel like there's a difference between a
40-year-old
boy and a
babies.
man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mentally. Not me.
No, like there's guys that are older than us that are more boys than men.
Children.
They're
I mean,
children.
you know what? You know what? Like she's saying that because she's fucked them, and
Oh, my.
and that same guy left her hanging, bro. Because like it's why she's mad right now. It's for the year babies.
I'm
'Cause-
not mad at all.
Yes, she is,
I'm
bro.
sitting
Like you were invested in a nigga who was 6'3", who hey, yeah, baby girl, I'll give you the world, and all of a sudden he did you wrong, and now you trying to call
And
him
now
shit.
what?
Yeah, and now you're talking shit about him.
Not really.
You call him a baby.
That's your opinion.
That's my fact.
I mean, I've seen a lot of different types of people. I'm an observer.
So you call a 40-year-old man a baby.
If they act like children, I'm gonna call it out. That's what they are.
So then, all
So
right,
then-
all right. Listen, in my experience, right,
Mhm.
girls who like actually, yeah, he's a baby, and you're smiling right now. Because currently, right now, you're smiling, so you're holding your rage in right now. I see it in your eyes.
I'm
See?
really
Like,
not.
he's a
No,
baby.
you're just funny. Like I laugh a lot.
All right, so just to clarify, the reason why I asked that question is because it always sets the tone for the foundation of where it is I think everybody is in terms of how they're seeing the dating market. It was actually pretty balanced. Some people got away with the whole both. Some of you put it on a little bit on the men, and some of the other ladies put it on the women. If I had to give my humble opinion, now mind you, I'm a guy. Obviously, I get the fact that, I'm going to be biased to a degree. But when I look at what's happened, at least in the States specifically, I can't really speak to the other countries.
And you're married.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
My opinion is it's probably closer to 80-20.
Ooh.
For what side?
80 women.
Oh.
What side you think?
Yeah.
In
I
the
was
first
just hoping
issue.
there was a little hope.
Yeah. Now, the reason why I say this, of course,
Wait, you didn't let him say it.
yeah, the 80% is definitely I'm going to put on the women as of today. Now, the reason is not all your fault, but I think it was a trajectory of how we got here. So for starting points, when feminism happened, right? What shifted when feminism came into the picture?
We got rights.
The power role, the power dynamic.
Rights to do what?
Work.
Make money.
Have
Make
own
money.
Okay.
Independency.
So independence, you said ability to work and make money.
To have
What
an
else
opinion.
changed?
To have your own
The
family.
household
by yourself.
dynamic.
You said what?
Equality.
The equality
Business
and
owners.
what else?
You can have kids on your own without men.
How?
Donations.
Mm-hmm.
But you need
IVF.
a man.
IVF.
I'm
you
an
don't need a
IVF
guy at the end of
baby.
the day.
More
Like,
than
you know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Wait,
It's
but
in
how
the
do
They
you
give
get
us so
how do
My
many
you
parents
get
can't have
the-
kids.
No.
Cool. So, just to clarify, some of the things that maybe came with feminism potentially were very positive, right? You could get the vote. You could purchase property. You could have a bank account. You could have a credit card, right? These were positive, I'm assuming, right? Now, I don't know about how y'all spending these credit cards. That may be a different discussion. But what changed between men and women when feminism came in?
Respect was lost, probably.
The power dynamic.
In what way?
As in, now the woman can be the head of household and the male feels like he's undermined. His,
Potentially. I
got
don't think that happened
degraded.
always, but that's a possibility.
but
Mhm.
his leadership was undermined, basically, by the woman.
Okay. What else? What else changed between men and women? Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I just think it's funny.
What's
You
funny?
think feminism's funny?
No, I'm listening to the responses and I just think things are funny. I'm sorry.
I mean, what's funny though? Like, let's know. It's podcast. Like her answer or
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, her answer.
Well, okay. So
No,
we heard her
because
answer. It's a conversation.
Yeah.
What did you find funny about what she said?
No, I just think it's funny that people would even feel undermined just because someone is elevating themselves. I feel like, we should be proud of each other.
Oh, I get you. Actually,
Yeah.
I actually get where you're coming from,
Mhm.
right? The idea that somebody could feel undermined or the fact that you're getting right, so why would you be undermined by that kind of thing?
Right.
Fair.
We elevate as a family.
Yeah. What do you think changed sexually between men and women after post-feminism?
There's more bi girls now.
More what?
More
Girls are bi.
bisexual girls.
Yeah.
Okay. What changed in terms of women's views towards sex with men when feminism came?
They became more
I'm
dominant.
not sure.
It
Okay.
became less taboo.
All right, sexual liberation.
Oh shit!
Right?
Yep. OnlyFans.
Like masturbation?
No, like
Today's
Pre,
models.
okay, pre,
Oh.
as in you can do. Oh,
you can do what you want,
Okay.
Yeah.
right?
Understood.
You can do what you want. You can have sex with who you want. You can have children with who you want, right? That's,
Mhm.
you
I
know,
mean-
like it was socially in most other cultures not acceptable for women to be able to just sleep with different guys. And then in modernity, when feminism came,
Are-
sexual liberation, you had the right to be able to have sex with whomever.
We're just talking about Western culture, though, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, specifically,
Okay.
where feminism occurred. So my issue or my contention
Mm.
is I think that feminism, in the quest of giving you all and pushing for you all to have certain rights and certain really positive things, they told you all the things that you can get, but I don't think that they told you all the consequences that comes with it.
Ooh, bars.
Okay.
All right.
Bar.
So the first one, you all mentioned it, money, being able to make your own money, right? Remember that question we saw from the super chat where they was asking about whether you're gonna date a guy that make 50K or 100K thing. Some of you may date the guy that makes the 50K. You mentioned it, right? You be open to dating a guy that makes 50.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
What
Who
I-
was it? Who was it? Was it you?
I mean, the average income in the United States is around $50,000 a year.
Would
Yeah,
And then you
but
combine the income
what
with
you
your
date
income.
them though.
yeah.
What you
I
date
dated
'em.
my ex made less than $50K a year.
Yeah, but you left them.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but you
relationships
wouldn't.
aren't forever. I was young when I was with him, so
I mean, how old are you? Get 28,
I'm 23.
23. Oh,
All
sorry, I
right.
thought you were 28.
So
No.
the reason why I'm bringing that up is because of all the different things that you gained. What happens when women start making money and their views of the men that are trying to date them in regards to how much he has to make?
Oh, their standards go up. They start.
Correct.
Yeah,
They
their
start
standards
getting
go up.
insecure.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No.
The- what happens to the women
Oh.
and their view of the men that's trying to pursue them when their money goes up?
They don't want anybody that makes any lesser money than them.
A lot of women,
yeah.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of women, that's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Not all. There will be exceptions to the rule. And you said you're 23?
23, yeah.
I envision that when you turn 28 or
Mhm.
32, what you were satisfied with at 21 of how much you can make is probably not going to be the case.
That's exactly why I left my relationship.
Oh, wait a minute.
No.
Wait
No.
a minute.
It's not the overall.
It's not the only reason.
You
But
don't know
you
her
can't
pussy,
honeymoon
man.
tell her.
You don't know her pussy, bro.
No,
Like,
no.
come on, calm down,
I'm
man.
sure she
It's
got
not,
multiple
it's
reasons.
not the
Pussy.
income, but it's
Ambition.
more like when you're younger.
Mhm.
Like for me, when I was 15, I was just like
Hey,
movie dates made me happy. And
Yeah.
like getting food made me happy. Now that I'm
Mhm.
an adult, I'm like, wait, we have to plan out our lives. We have to
When
see
y'all
what
was
we're doing.
16,
That's why I'm saying I had to leave.
what was the standard that you was expecting as a 16-year-old from this man?
Go
Or
out to movies,
right?
and eat food.
Simple.
He maybe,
So-
at best, he had to have a car.
And yeah, and then he
Right?
got a car
Like,
later
you're
on.
picked up.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
kind of it, right?
Yeah.
Like car,
A room.
he could take you on a date
Exactly.
occasionally, get you some flowers every now and then.
Exactly.
Bare
That's-
minimum.
Yeah.
Oh,
When
shit.
you turn 18, 19, 20, was that enough anymore?
No.
Probably not. So with feminism, one of the things that kind of came with that is higher expectations.
Mm.
So when feminism keeps pushing you all to keep making money, be a boss babe, killing it, handling your own. But if your standards keeps going up, what will happen by around 30 years old?
You're fucked.
Burnt out.
Maybe, but it's more so this is the issue. And this is what I'm seeing in the counseling sessions. This is what I'm seeing in the trends.
Mm.
The ladies that don't figure it out before 30 have a substantially more difficult time post 30. Why do you think that is?
Because they're stuck in their ways.
Now they're not 50 or 60 yet. It's more so
Postpone.
because they've spent a decade plus as an adult building up their income. So if you've spent all this time building up your income and now you're like, I'm making 80,000, I'm making 100,000, I'm making 120,000. What are a majority of women in the West saying when they make that much money? Do they want the guy that makes 50,000 anymore? A lot of them don't. So the guys who make that much money, what is he looking for? What does he want?
But why? Because he makes
A younger
50,000, does
woman.
that make him like less susceptible?
You got first of all, you got to ask women
80K?
that. You got to ask a lot of
No,
the women
but
that.
yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Because
Why,
for
though? 'Cause
us,
it's a
as a-
$30,000 tax bracket difference.
Yeah, for us as guys, we can acknowledge two incomes and how they can
Correct.
come together. But a lot of ladies, when they're first being pursued by the guy, they're not thinking about two. They're thinking about his income. And number two, if she hasn't had kids yet or they want kids, one of my beliefs, it's not for all women, but I believe it's a lot of women. Most of y'all ain't built to work 30, 40 years. You may like your career. You may like your degree. The truth is, most of y'all want to be work optional. You want to work when you want to work. You want to be in a relationship where you can take off when you need to. When you do need a break, you want to take off for kids. You just overworked and the bills still get paid and nothing falls apart.
Isn't that everyone though?
No,
So
no. Believe it or not, no. A lot of men have no problem working the course of their lives, taking care of their families. That's how we're hardwired.
work smarter, not harder.
A lot of ladies would prefer, they want to be able to work when they want to, but they want to be work optional. But if you keep pushing the needle further and further financially bracket for yourself, and then you keep raising your standards as well, the pool of men that you like, that you think will qualify for you, is they get bigger or smaller. Smaller. So if you get to 30, and then you focusing on all the guys at the top, the guys that's making 120, 150, $200,000.
Hey,
Question: all the
Answer.
guys that's making that and more,
Mhm.
who they signing up to date and deal with?
Younger, hotter, tighter.
What age?
Probably in their 20s.
18 to 23.
23, 24.
Yeah.
So that window, that's the first issue. Financially. So I'm not saying y'all cooked yet. Y'all still got time.
Wait.
Oh, I
I mean,
could.
like hat paddle. 24.
Wait, who's the oldest?
Uh, Oldest one?
And you're 20.
28.
Oh, and you're in a relationship.
Yes.
All right, she got time. She got some equity.
Yes.
She got a little equity. How long you been together?
Oh, good
For
answer.
a while.
But how long? Answer.
A while.
Well,
Listen,
listen,
like,
I don't
wait,
need to
wait,
know
wait,
where
wait,
he
wait,
from.
wait,
I don't need
wait,
to know
wait.
his age. I don't need to know a lot of things. Have
I'm
you
in
been
a
together at least a year?
In a relationship. For a while.
Listen,
She in a
stop being vague
situation.
because
Why?
well, all right.
But
So
it's my business.
wait, pause.
No.
Some girls would like what some women are watching this podcast, right? And if
Right.
you're being vague and then you're being like whatever, how can they learn from you? Like you're not setting a good example for the girls or women who are watching the podcast. So
By keeping my
yeah, like
certain
because
business to
they
myself.
want to learn from you. Just ask her, like, hey, listen, a lesson a year,
Yeah.
over a year, like
Yeah.
is he like he's
That's
being
it.
very
Less than
like,
a year.
Okay.
all right, cool. So
Cool.
it's fine. If it's 1 month, it's fine. So
So that's issue number one. That was a change as a result of ladies. You listen to your mothers. You may have even listened to your fathers who told you to make sure you
Our
get
brothers.
this education and get this degree. But your standards are adjusting with your income is going up as well. The issue number two is the sexual liberation issue. Now, my question is this. If the patriarchy was about kind of dictating who you could have sex with and who you could marry, that was the patriarchy, right? What's the opposite of that? Who's deciding who you get to sleep with and who gets to sleep with you? And who's choosing and picking who you giving kiss to?
Yourself.
I'm confused about that question.
Yourself.
You all are doing it. So my question is, if other people outside of yourself and outside of your feelings and outside of your emotions was able to not have feelings attached to it and look to see if this is a good fit, if they come from a good household, if they're going to be able to handle certain things, if they have certain traditions, and you're deciding, I don't need anybody to make this decision for me. I can figure this out at 16, 15, 14. If you're 22 or 23 right now, and you started at 14, 15, 16 having sex with different guys, and we went from then till 22, you already have 6 years of evidence that you don't know what the hell you're doing. If you're not in a relationship and you're not married and you've been having sex, you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Fatality.
That's a fact. That's not a judgment thing. That's on all of us. So when I was in my 20s and I'm picking and choosing, I know what the hell I was doing. I'm going off of vibes and whether we like each other. My warning to all of you is this. If you go from, let's say, 15 to 30, that's a 15-year track record if you do not end up married by that point of taking the same test and failing multiple times. Now, this is the issue with the ladies. If you hang around the wrong single women who keep telling you all the issues are just the men,
Yes.
everything that's wrong in life is just the men, and you've gone 15 years of failing the test, you don't get to keep failing the test and then tell everybody you a star athlete
Oh shit.
or that you a star student. You ain't getting A's. You could convince yourself you got A's and all your exes are the narcissists. But at 15 years, 10 years, 15, 20 years of trying to do the same thing and still failing, that's going to be a lot of people's future if they don't reevaluate what they've already started doing. So that was the reason why I asked that initial question. So I posed out 2 ideas. Obviously, they're my opinions, but I want to know what each of you think about those 2 initial things that I'm putting out there. You don't have to agree. You can disagree. But what do each of you think about those 2 things I just put out there? The economic part, and then also the sexual liberation part. Is that contributing heavily to why women are making a lot of the decisions or mistakes that they're making right now? What do y'all think?
I mean, if the IQ is kind of low, because like I don't know, girls, they do understand his question, or like can he repeat the question again in the simpler terms?
I mean, well, what do you think, Sunshine?
I knew you were gonna call me.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's
Merch.
reasonable. Honestly,
Here we go, the bullshit.
I don't know what else to say.
You
I
see?
feel like I do agree. In some parts, it does take an effect onto like today's world and what we've come to as an individual.
Yeah.
universe.
Okay. Which part you agree on?
Both of them, the economic and the sexual liberation.
Yeah. No, but that's what he said like 5 seconds ago. What do you agree on though? Like exactly.
That it just both of them take a role into the effect of the females being potentially the bigger percentage of the issue in this world compared to the men.
Okay.
Like he said.
What about you?
Into the mic, please.
Sorry.
Yeah, like closer, louder.
Okay,
Penis.
wait. Give me some damn time.
Well, I mean,
I'm trying, nigga.
You're trying. Hey, it was like 3 times we told you to go on the mic.
Well, damn.
Come closer. Are you giving me attitude? Why?
You about to catch it. I do agree.
Catch what?
I agree with both.
No, like catch what though?
The attitude.
The attitude?
Yeah, because you're
Hey,
pushing it.
sorry, but no, we're not rushing it. But we told you 3 times speaking to the mic.
Okay, well, let me move up. I'm literally sitting
What-
back while
what are you,
everybody's
sloth?
talking, so let me move
What
up
are you,
so I can
sloth?
talk.
What are you, sloth?
I do agree with both sides of what you were saying.
You see?
Okay,
Like,
I'm sorry.
Like,
I do agree with both what you were saying. I do feel like women and men. Well, from what I understand, I feel like women and men kind of did switch places. With being financial and who's taking care of who and who's making the rules or whatever.
Yeah.
And then sexually, I agree with all of that you just said. I agree with everything.
All right. Does anyone thinking of those 2 things that I kind of put out there? Is it something that you never really thought about how important it was that could be contributing to maybe why things are so bad, or even maybe personally when you look back and reevaluate, damn, I didn't realize something.
Yeah, that was for me because I was in a 7-year relationship, and I feel like he proposed to me in December of last year, and
after 6 years.
After 6 years, yes.
Oh, you told him
and
no?
well, like I said, he proposed to me more so because I guess my brother also was proposing to his fiance at the time too. So he probably felt like, okay, I need to do something right. But within himself, he was battling a lot of things eternally. And also, like I said, when I was 15, my standards or my things of what I wanted in a relationship was not what I wanted now as a grown woman. So those are things that at the end of the day, me making him feel like he needs to grow up faster was also making him feel demasculated.
Oh, so you were nagging.
No, I wasn't nagging. I was trying.
You were nagging. Like, you like,
come on,
grow up faster. Like, what's up? Like,
bit.
No, I don't talk like
your
that.
They don't care
brother
about
proposed to my, you know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
trying to, like you were nagging.
No, he told me that my brother. He told me that my brother told him that he was gonna do
Yeah,
that.
but he knew what you wanted though. Like guys aren't stupid.
Did you
like,
want that at that time for him to propose?
No.
Yeah, you did.
Because
After 6 years?
Wait, by the 5th year of the relationship, I had already came to senses that maybe this is not something that I see in my future. But it was hard for me to leave because I was trauma bonded to him after being together for so many years.
Okay.
Wait, what the fuck is trauma bonded?
People mean different things when they mean it, but I want to hear her definition.
But like, yo, like I'm a dude, bro. What the fuck is trauma bonded? And he's like, you know, he's hurt. Like I don't know, like what does it mean? Like what happened?
Like basically,
like vaguely. If you don't go into details, that's fine. I understand people have personal issues, but I want to know, like, for the audience, because we have over, I think, 21, like 22K people watching right now. People have to know this shit, ladies. So stop being vague about shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just say the facts, and it's what it is. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So trauma bonded, I would say, is like I was with that person every single day. So we need each other to function in order to regulate our emotions. When I'm around him, I feel
Wait, so your emotions, because like he's a dude, like dudes don't really,
But he was
Call of Duty, we jerking off.
He doesn't play any video games or anything like that. He is very emotional because he's a Caribbean man. I feel like most men are like Caribbean men are like more emotional. On the emotional
I mean,
side.
we spazzed out.
Well, based
So
on
he
how
was-
you described it, that sounds more like codependency
Exactly.
than trauma bonding.
So I would say it was more
Yeah.
codependency.
Okay.
That's
And
fair.
I didn't know how to do things like put gas. I didn't know. I never put gas for 7 years. I didn't
she was
like.
spoiled.
Oh wow! So he had you though.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
He didn't make a lot of money, but he
Did the other
he
stuff.
did what
Took
he,
care of
yeah.
you.
But that's still it was still things in the relationship that it doesn't like yeah. it
Now
doesn't
the
suffice.
dope thing is that you're 23.
Mhm.
Now reimagine if you had given another man, if you hadn't experienced this 7-year relationship at
Yeah.
15.
Exactly.
What if you had started at 25
Oh.
and
I don't-
gave because a lot of ladies do it.
Oh wow.
A lot of ladies give years and years and years to a guy that they've already seen signs and red flags.
Ooh.
And then when it finally, I literally have a friend.
Who?
Well, don't do that. Don't do that. Had a friend where I, came to know her through my wife, and getting to know her, I was cool with the guy as well. And over time, I kind of learned and observed, and they were like, "Oh, they've been together for 10 years," and then they broke up. And this was like well into like her early 30s. And I'm like, did it take 10 years?
10 years?
10 years
That's a
to
long
realize
time.
this wasn't the guy? So my question is like, I kind of have to start doing the wheels in your head now. Is that if you've been practicing trying to figure it out on your own the last 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 years, and it hasn't led to the outcome you're wanting today, perhaps just your thoughts, your thinking, and your feelings is not sufficient in order to screen the guy. How do we know this? Because ain't nobody here batting 100.
What do you mean, and looks wise, or
No.
I mean,
meaning in terms of guys. Nobody's been with just one guy. She's close. She's been with 2.
that's cap though.
If she's lying or not, we don't know.
I don't believe it, bro.
But if all of you have been with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys, and that's just the ones that you're telling us,
Facts.
let alone the ones that you did the situationships with, or the one night stands with, or the guys who you're entertaining, realize that the longer this goes, the more difficult it's going to become.